So you want a Swiss watch with an integrated bracelet, but you've only got a budget of 2,500 US dollars. Well, here are two options, the Frederic Constant High Life series or the Tissot PRX Automatic. But the question is, which one should you pick? Hey watch fam, and welcome to another episode of Basically Watches. As you may know, prices of certain integrated bracelet stainless steel models like the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, the Patek Philippe Nautilus, and the Vacheron Constantin Overseas are absolutely skyrocketing. In this video, we're going to look at two relatively affordable alternatives that are Swiss made, the Frederic Constant and the Tissot. But before we jump into this video, if this is our first time meeting, my name is Oswin and welcome to the channel. I created this channel to share my love and passion for watches, and the goal of this channel is to create a highly engaged community of watch enthusiasts where we can talk all things watches and in particular focus on affordable yet high quality timepieces. So if this is something that resonates with you, please do consider subscribing to the channel. And now, without further ado, let's flip perspectives and jump into this video. Here's a quick background on both the watches. The Tissot was first introduced in the 1970s as a quartz version, and the Frederic Constant High Life collection was introduced in the 1990s. It's exciting to see both brands decided to reintroduce these watches, with Frederic Constant refining the model lineup to modernize it and reintroduce it in 2020. The High Life collection comes in several variations and complications such as the High Life Perpetual Calendar Manufacture, the High Life Heartbeat, and the High Life Automatic COSC, which I've covered in a detailed review in another video, and I'll drop a link to that video in the description below. Tissot, on the other hand, reintroduced the PRX as a quartz version in early 2021, which was a massive hit in the watch community. However, demand for an automatic version was fast rising, and in mid-2021, Tissot finally responded with the release of the automatic version, which is this model here. The automatic version comes with a lovely honeycomb motif dial, and it comes in three color variations, a blue dial, a black, and a silver dial with gold accents and a gold PVD bezel. In terms of pricing, the Tissot PRX retails, the automatic version that is, retails for 650 US dollars or 1,050 Australian dollars. The Frederic Constant retails for 2,450 US dollars or 3,450 Australian dollars for the High Life Heartbeat, this particular model right here, which is almost 4 times the price of the Tissot. So what do you get for that kind of money? Let's kick things off by looking at the packaging, and then we'll compare the specs, the lume, we'll also look at the wearability, and finally I will give you my closing thoughts. Here is the box that the watch came in. Let me quickly open that to show you what it looks like. So here's the inner presentation box. It's a lovely leather box. And if I open that, that's the watch itself. It does come with a spare rubber strap, and on the inside it's just got the Frederic Constant Live Your Passion logo embossed in there. And here's just some quick instructions on how to activate your warranty, and it's also got this instruction booklet, some more instructions on how to activate your warranty. Here's the packaging for the Tissot. So it comes with this outer box. Yeah, that's the actual box that it came in. So on the back of the box, it's got the instruction manuals right there, and it's also got the Tissot catalog and the history about the watch. And let me quickly open the box to show you what's actually inside the box. The watch comes on a cushion pillow like that. Pretty basic compared to the Frederic Constant packaging, but at the end of the day, packaging is one of those things, you know, you get the box, you just open it, take out the watch, and you pretty much put it in the wardrobe and forget about it. So it's neither here nor there. I guess it adds to the experience. If you're paying a premium price, you kind of hope that the packaging is premium. In this case, the pricing is on the moderate side, so I guess, yeah, the packaging reflects that as well. Moving on to the specs, let's start with the case. So it's got a highly polished case, which measures at 41 millimeters in diameter. Lug to lug is approximately 44 millimeters, and it's got a strap lug width. Because it's an integrated bracelet that integrates with the case itself, it starts at 25 millimeters at the lugs and tapers down to 18 millimeters at the clasp. It's got a double locking push button butterfly style clasp. And in terms of the case thickness, it's approximately 9.5 to 10 millimeters thick with a convex sapphire crystal that's got anti-glare coating on both sides of the crystal. Moving on to the case back, it's got the typical specs and features listed, and it's got a display case back that features a lovely rose gold rotor. It's got 50 meters of water resistance, doesn't have a screw down crown. The dial is a lovely deep black dial on this one with that globe motif, and it's got that open heartbeat at the 12 o'clock position. In terms of the movement, it's got what Frederic Constant calls the Caliber FC310 movement, which is a base Sellita SW300-1 movement featuring 26 joules and 38 hours of power reserve, beating at a frequency of 28,800 Hz. The strap, as I mentioned, is stainless steel with polished center links and brushed side links, and it does come with this spare rubber strap as well, which I showed to you earlier. The beauty of this is it's got quick release spring bars, which makes it really easy to change the straps. The Tissot also comes with a stainless steel case and a stainless steel bracelet, which is mostly brushed. It does have some polished surfaces like the bezel, as well as the gaps in between the links. That's polished as well, which really helps catch that light beautifully. In terms of the case measurement, the Tissot measures in at 40 millimeters in diameter. That's the case. It's got a case thickness of 11 millimeters. Lug to lug, just the case itself is 44.6 millimeters. However, because it's an integrated bracelet, you've also got to factor in the first link, and we're factoring that in. It measures in at 51 millimeters lug to lug, so it does tend to wear on the larger side. It's got an interchangeable quick release bracelet, which measures in at 27 millimeters at the lugs and tapers down to 18 millimeters at the clasp. It's got a double locking push button butterfly style clasp, similar to the Frederic Constant as well. It's got a sapphire crystal, scratch resistant with anti-reflective coating, and on the back it's got a display case back with which I believe is mineral glass. In terms of the movement, it's got the Powermatic 80.11, which is the base caliber ETA C07.111 movement, and it's got a massive power reserve of 80 hours. It's got a hacking movement and has hand winding, and it's got a water resistance of 100 meters. In terms of the loom, let me quickly switch off the lights to show you what that looks like. So as you can see there, the hour hand, the minute hand, and the indices are loomed on both watches. They're pretty much like for like in terms of the brightness. I can't pick one over the other. It's a functional loom. It's not the brightest loom in the world. It's not a loom monster by any chance, but for the type of watch that it is, it's a very functional loom. Here is a wrist preview to show you what it looks like on my 7.25-inch wrist. As you can see that it sits nice and comfortably on the wrist. It does sit fairly low. It feels very, very comfortable to wear. And here is a wrist preview to show you what it would look like in a casual sort of environment. If you're wearing a short sleeve t-shirt or a polo or something. Absolutely love the way it transforms the look by just changing the strap from a stainless steel strap to a black rubber strap. Here is a wrist preview to show you what it looks like on a shirt with a suit on. It's relatively slim profile with its integrated bracelet, makes it super easy to slip under the cuff. It makes for a very versatile watch because it can be worn on a shirt with a suit and be worn in a corporate business environment or even a formal environment, which is why I really like this watch. It's super versatile. You could wear it to the beach, barbecues, weekends, or any environment, and it would look perfectly fine. Here is a wrist preview to show you what it looks like on my 7.25-inch wrist. Because I've got moderate wrists, it doesn't wear too big on my wrist. However, if you've got wrists under 7 inches, I would suspect that it will wear quite large on your wrist. And that's the feedback I've been seeing on forums as well. I mean, some people are able to pull it off. It really depends on you, whether you prefer the larger watches or not. But yeah, it wears nicely on my wrist. It's quite comfortable to wear as well. And it doesn't sit too high, so I'll try and show you there. It sits nice and low on the wrist. Here is a wrist preview to show you what it looks like on a shirt with a suit on. It's relatively slim profile, makes it super versatile and suitable in a corporate business environment or a formal environment as well. It quite easily slips under the cuff. That's what I really love about this watch. It's super versatile. You could wear it on the weekends to casual gatherings, barbecues. You could even wear it to the beach, or you could wear it in a corporate business environment or a formal environment and it would look just fine. Very similar to the Frederic Constant. The good thing with the Frederic Constant is you get that extra strap option, so you could change the look of the watch to dress it up and down depending on the situation and circumstances you're in. So which watch should you pick and why? Both watches are very well designed and really nice and comfortable to wear. They have taken design cues from the original but have been modernized for the present day. The Frederic Constant feels slightly more premium in terms of the finishing and packaging and overall build quality. Quality is a strict priority for Frederic Constant. Each watch is hand assembled, checked and controlled over a long period of time by both humans as well as special equipment to ensure optimal quality. You can tell all the parts of the watch are carefully thought about. The crown is nice to grip, the clasp feels nice and luxurious, and both bracelets are super comfortable. The only major drawback, however, is the price. Yes, you get the premium packaging and the additional rubber strap, but it's almost 4 times the price of the Tissot, and that is a big difference. For $650 US, the Tissot offers incredible value. You get a Swiss-made watch with a Swiss movement, a massive 80 hours power reserve. That's double the power reserve of the Frederic Constant. The quality is decent and it feels well built. Furthermore, Tissot has been making watches since 1853. So they have all that history and intellectual property to back their watchmaking ability. As much as I like the Frederic Constant High Life and cannot deny its quality and comfort on the wrist, at $650 US, the Tissot offers undeniable value and is an absolute no-brainer. But that's not it. If you think the $650 is still out of your price range, but you like the watch, then you have the option of purchasing the Tissot PRX Quartz, which can be bought for under $400. I've seen them on websites like Amazon going on special for under $300. So if you shop around, there are some good deals available. So that's pretty much it in terms of the video, guys. I really hope you did enjoy it. If you did enjoy it, you know what to do. Don't forget to smash that like button.
Do it. Do it.
Also, do drop a comment in the comment section below and let me know which watch would you pick. Would you pick the Frederic Constant or the Tissot? I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments. Until next time, bye for now.